All right, I'm back. Go ahead. Yeah, people,
Nah,
it's your
but I was
boy
just
Kenny,
saying.
man.
Oh,
Peace and
go
love
ahead.
to the world. I mean, damn, I said peace and love to the world. It's your boy Kenny,
Uh-huh.
man. I'm back one time for your mind. Go ahead, Merle.
Nah, but I was just saying, like, I don't take for none of these groups, these LGBT, quote on, like, why they try to say minorities, people of color, because they never cape for us, but it's always black people caping for them. Like, early on Twitter, like, I seen, like, this Asian girl, she was just talking shit about dark skinned black men, like, and I'm dark skinned, so I was just like, dog, what the fuck is up with this Asian bitch always on Twitter saying this anti-black bullshit, and there's only a few of us checking her. And I'm like, yeah, it was black females checking, it was men checking, but there was a lot of people like, oh, y'all extra woke people always try to make it racist. Like, I'm getting like, God, motherfuckers just be so scared.
Well,
Don't
no,
got no self
no.
respect.
I think, believe it or not, and some people don't like to make stuff about race because I think they trying to transition into um the country not to be racist. Like you get what I'm saying? They want to just live that life of where everybody is one. Like you get what I mean? It's some people out here like that, but that's a fantasy. You get what I'm saying? And two we like like I always keep saying this, and I'm gonna be very honest about this. Until we get rid of the old racist motherfuckers and lock up the fucking racists, racism going to exist.
But they pass it on to their kids though, because I seen a video earlier where I think this white, like, she was like a baby, like I think she had like snacks or something, and she was like, a black man broke into the house and took it, and her mom was laughing. Like, they teach that shit to their kids.
Yeah. I hear you, Merlin. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, if you want to dismantle this shit from a white supremacy, I mean, because the thing about it is, white supremacy is global. Like, wherever you go, whether it's in your face or institutionalized, like in America, KKK is just, it's both. It's both. Like in America, it's both institutionalized and it's in your face. But you could probably go like somewhere in the Caribbean or Africa or something like that. Which I probably say now it's probably starting to be both because you got these Chinese or you got any white supremacists, quote unquote Christians going in there just doing all types of stuff. So now it's probably both, but for the most part, like in the Caribbean and Africa, like it's institutionalized. But like I said, like it's global. But one thing, I don't have all the answers, but one way we could end it is if black people just stop being so scared to speak the truth. Like, god damn, like it's too many sucking at you. I'm getting tired of this shit, man.
Yeah,
And it's like
but you got
they get mad at you when you call it out instead of
you
getting mad at
you know what we
the people
missing.
actually doing it.
You know what we missing about racism too. I think a lot of
Huh.
times black people forget about a lot of this shit. A lot of these corporations and like a lot of these entities and these networks, they are Jewish, and a lot of these Jewish people are racist. And
Oh yeah.
people keep forgetting about who the fuck Hitler.
Farrakhan, and they get mad
No,
when
no.
Farrakhan Khalid Muhammad.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
but hold on. They keep forgetting about who Hitler was, like what his race was. He was a Jew, and people keep forgetting about that. Like they keep forgetting about Hitler was a Hitler was a Jew. Like, and they just like actually like, oh well, what happened, what Hitler did to the Jews. Like Hitler was a Jew. The fuck are you talking about? Like, look, man, it's like this. You know how you get rid of racism in America? I'm gonna tell you straight up like this. Black people already have control of the culture. You get what I mean?
What do you mean?
When we start getting in positions of controlling the culture, then it will change. Because a lot of these white kids, they like our culture. They love it. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Uh-huh.
so what's happening is that now the white kids that actually really love black culture,
They're getting so comfortable.
it's not even comfortable. Is that what happened was that when Donald Trump got in office, those white parents was like, "Hey, see those niggas? They are not good." Like, you get what I'm saying? Look, like you said, it's being taught. But let me explain something to you about these white young kids. They can talk that shit from afar, but they know better. They know better. And then at the same time, they know better to do that to certain black folks, right? Because it's almost like it's good that Donald Trump is in office and that these white kids and all these, all
But
these
let's
white
keep it
people.
100. Like, it's
Hold
been
on, hold on,
like,
hold on, hold on,
and I don't
hold
mess
on,
with
hold
Trump,
on.
but it been happening before Trump.
I
Like,
know
let's
that.
not that.
I know that, but nobody can ever tell me that Trump did not take this shit to, like, push this shit to another level, or where it was he made them feel like it's okay.
I say that we saying it more because that happened the most under Obama, but black people they was
No,
just like,
no,
oh,
no,
it's
no,
not
no, no.
racist. Obama's the president.
No, no, no.
Obama.
They look,
We just saying
hold
it
up.
more.
Racism is racism, right? When you think about racism, it's racism. Like, you gonna get some racist ass people, right? But you don't get Congress, people that you kind of like don't think that's gonna do that type of shit, or people that are actors
It's
and
been
shit
like that.
like that. No, I'm telling you, these a lot of these people hushed their racism. They hushed it. They didn't. They didn't. They,
Yeah, I
they
see what you're
wasn't. They
saying.
wasn't
I see
out. They wasn't like really, like, bolding
I see
about
where
this
you're going
shit.
with it. I see where you're going.
They wasn't bolding about that. They knew fucking better. Because I'm gonna tell you why they knew better. Because you know why? They had to work with black people. They had to. It was gonna be consequences for them to be racist. You get what I'm saying? Times. Look, what Obama went through, no other president ever will ever go through whatever he been through, right? Unless there's another black president that comes after him. You get what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
don't we can't sit and pretend like racism was so bad under Obama. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Those white motherfuckers, look,
I mean, we had
they
Trayvon Martin.
look, man,
Come on,
but
man.
that wasn't nothing different. Look, the only difference was technology was getting bigger and you could see it. It was on video. That was
Yeah.
it. Like, hold up, you think about the Trayvon Martin shit, right? The
Mm-hmm.
internet was getting bigger. You started to see what was happening. But before then, it was black kids getting killed.
Hold
Bob,
on. I always said that. I always because look, one thing we always knew. I always knew about these police was corrupt, man. It's like you go over here, like like we always knew about that. But it's just saying like when it happened with Trayvon Martin, they got more attention. And then like when
because
George Zimmerman, hold on,
technology got
what?
big and it was
And then
starting
when
to
George
grow.
Zimmerman got away, like that was just the call for like all these white supremacists. Like,
No,
hey,
no,
we can get
no,
away with King.
no. You looking at it this way. You looking at it. I understand why you looking at it that way, but that's not why this shit got big. Is what look. I know Obama, dude. That shit was normal. The shit, the Trayvon Martin shit, that was normal. That wasn't nothing new. The only difference was that the shit started, technology was starting to grow, and you started to see it, and it was worldwide. That was it. Technology was going. The camera started getting better. That was it. Think about at that time. The cameras was getting better. People was recording. People was doing more social media. Before Trayvon Martin, we wasn't doing a lot of social media like that. Everybody, like, nobody was doing it like that. Now social media is at an all-time high. Everybody's on social media. Your grandmama's on social media. You get what I'm saying? It was different, my dude. It was different. It was way different. People
But the
keep
same thing was still happening.
right, but the same thing was. That's what I'm saying. The same thing was happening, but the only difference is that white people are more emboldened to do what they do on camera. The cops are more emboldened to do what they do on camera
They
because
playing
now
drugs
they
on
know
camera.
that ain't nothing going to happen to them on camera. They seen it. They say, well, look, we got the evidence. All we got to do is say this. Like, you get what I'm saying? They've been
Like
doing it.
I seen it was in New York. They was playing drugs on, like on camera.
Right. Nigga, they did it in Baltimore. They
They
planted
did.
drugs on
They
that
been
nigga.
doing it. They been doing it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's consequences. Like I said, put it like this. The difference is that it's more as an opening that you seeing this shit and everybody can see it. It's consequences for they shit though. Believe it or not, it actually is. That's a difference. That's why I said it's okay. I tell people all the time, it's
When you
okay.
say consequences, what you mean?
Like, you will see.
I ain't seen no consequence.
No, you can't see it. What I'm saying is you can't see it now because you don't see anything kind of changing because it constantly keep happening, right? But I'm talking about in states where black people are. It's a lot of us, right? You seeing the difference because we're voting a lot of those motherfuckers that will sit back and ignore that shit. You see a lot of them district attorneys, the mayors. You seeing a lot of them, and like I said, it takes time. Like this shit, we talking about racism, man. We talking about this shit over 400 and something years. This shit takes time. This is a system that wasn't built for us. It takes time, and like I said, I might not even see it in my lifetime, right? You may not even see it in your lifetime. That shit gonna change, but it's our responsibility to keep pushing it to change. You get what I'm saying? So even though we feel like shit should change because everybody's seeing what's going on, that don't mean shit. We got too many racist ass people out here in power. We keep forgetting that. It's racist people in power. And I don't give it don't gotta be a lot of them. It just had to be enough of them in certain positions.
If it's one, that's one too much. That's how I
Right.
see it.
That's what I'm saying. If you got a fucking judge, that's like the dude, they let the white dude get off. Who the fuck does that? No black judge is doing that. Unless he's getting paid off. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, come on, man. Nobody's letting that white dude get off for raping no woman. But, you know, we got a lot of racist people in power. You got to remember that.
And this is why I say, like, we black people, we gotta get this Pan-Africanism shit popping. That's why. And then you got motherfuckers that say, oh, I ain't going no Africa. Oh, I ain't going no Africa. I'm comfortable with Massa. I'm comfortable. Like, you know, like, get the fuck out of here.
No,
man.
you know what black people need to do? And it's I mean, we have a part in it, but it's the gangs in our country. It's the gangs in our community. We need
What
to
you
get
mean?
we need to get these niggas to understand, man. If y'all want to be about that fighting for some shit, nigga, y'all want to die. Y'all want to die
Fight
for something.
Real shit.
Yeah, you gotta die for something real, man. You gotta turn into the Black Panther. We need to take those gangs and be like, look, man, look, this is what the Black Panthers did. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Like, go be security for Farrakhan or something.
Yeah, right. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, it takes our black entertainers too as well to put money into it. You get what I mean? You can't you're not gonna reach this youth with not paying them. They need money. Money means a lot. You get what I'm saying? And I keep saying that money means a lot.
But like, you don't gotta like. Cause look, I'm young, but I don't believe that you should just give somebody money just like that. Like, teach them the way. Let somebody get a skill, like get a trade, like cut grass or something. Like, learn how to get money on your own. Like, that's what we need to do. We need to be independent.
No, but they will get paid for doing what they do. Nigga, protect something better than what they protecting. Like they got that's a skill. Protecting people, that's a skill. What the fuck you call the motherfucking Secret Service? Nigga, they get paid for protecting. That's a skill.
You could be Secret Service security for the hood that you love so much, even though you don't own a block. What I'm saying is, it's no different from the niggas from the hood. I get.
Understand that nigga ain't no different from the Secret Service. If you do it the right way to protect and doing it in a good way, it's no different from the Secret Service.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
And then you get them educated, and then you get them registered to have guns. You get what I'm
But
saying?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like some of these niggas love their hood so much. How come they can't police their own neighborhood? Be the Secret Service of
Because
their own.
they don't know no better. I keep telling you that.
I mean, no, I get what you're saying, but I'm trying to make a point. Like, if you love your hood so
How
much, you
many?
love
How
to
many?
drop.
Let me tell you something. How many real rappers or motherfuckers they look up to, real street niggas that come from the street that made it, come back to the hood and get these niggas to understand? Look, how about y'all start? We turn this program into of y'all securing. We build a business in the community of security, and we'll pay y'all for that to be security of the community. Like, how many people that's famous and got money that goes and actually do that and be on some real pro black shit? Like, we don't have that. We always want to, like, we want to help everybody. Ain't no problem with that, because I want to help everybody else too. You get what I'm
You
saying?
can't help everybody.
But no,
I
but
get,
but that's what I'm
I get what you're
saying.
saying.
But that's what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying. They want to say, well, we want to help. We don't want just, almost favoritism, but just helping black folks. No, nigga, black folks need to be actually the folks. Nobody's saying that you only give money to the black community, but majority of your money need to go to the black community. You can go get something to the white community and tell them not to bully, or sit them down for how not to be racist and shit like that. You can do certain shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Be real about it. All this nonsense that these millionaires and billionaires, rich black folks are not doing. That's what I'm saying. It's shit that they can do. You get what I'm saying?
And the thing about it is, though, but let me say this, though, it's people that who will do stuff. And then you got people over here like going like for example, I remember Lil Jon. Well, I'm gonna go with Kodak because Kodak he a year older than me, so he younger, he a younger.
And he's
So
stupid.
nah, hold on, nah. Kodak I mean look, you come from a certain environment, you gonna like I mean it just ain't like I don't like he's still young, but like this time like he got locked up, he came out and like it seemed like he really don't ain't trying to go back. And like he made a hood on IG because you know he do a lot of stuff, but he don't put it out there because he ain't trying to get no attention or no clout from it. And you know Kodak he Haitian, so you know he basically was like you know he building a school out there in Haiti, you know, because Haiti is like the poorest country in like the Western Hemisphere, so it's like Haitians like they go through a lot, especially since this country France they stole a lot, they steal a lot of money from Haiti, so. Kodak, he was just like, you know, he gonna try to help Haiti out, you know, build a school and all that. You had these coon ass niggas in the comments like, oh, how come you ain't doing that in America? How come you ain't doing that here? And I'm just like, how come you ain't doing it? Like they always try to say, oh, the celebrity need to do it. How come you ain't doing it? Then they give a bunch of excuses and all. Like, listen,
First of all, like when a nigga, first of all, when a person tell you what you doing and how you doing it, right?
mm-hmm.
You gotta understand something. Look, man, it's only so much a motherfucker like me and you could do. We ain't rich.
I understand that.
And then my thing
I'm
is,
saying that what he's doing. Not because he was saying, no, hold on.
go ahead.
He was criticizing Kodak for building a school in Haiti, and I'm just like, and he was like, oh, he should do it in St. Louis or somewhere. I'm like, how about you do it in St. Louis? It don't take like you just gotta get a small group of people. Y'all need to be organized.
I agree with him. I agree with him
I
because
disagree.
no, I agree with him. Nigga, you from America. You live in America right now, right? And nobody denying saying that you don't supposed to do nothing for Haiti. Nobody's saying that. But you here. You live in I ain't gonna say carefree, but you living here, or you benefiting off of the people that's in America. And I ain't fuck the white people. I'm talking about black folks that you living off of. Cause we buying your shit, right? And not saying the Haitians are not buying this shit or whatever, but majority of his income comes from black Americans. So you need to do something here first.
I mean, but look, so well, you saying he need to build a school here?
It's probably much easier for him to build a school over in Haiti.
Exactly. And that was my point. That was my point. Like, do you know what you had to go through to build a school in America versus in Haiti? They were like, man, I don't care. He doing that here. Like,
Right.
this typical coon talk.
Yeah, but see, but that's what I'm saying. People don't understand the.
Same thing with
They
Lil
don't
John too,
understand
because
shit.
Lil John he built a school in Ghana. Oh, how come he ain't built a school in Atlanta? How come he ain't like,
It's hard because you know why it's hard? Because simple fact, they not understanding that when you do shit over in other in black countries, right? In
you ain't gotta
continents,
go through the same thing
you
every
don't have
black
to go
girl.
through the same thing. They will give you the permits. They will give you all that shit right away because you doing something to benefit in this and it's probably in the poor neighborhood. Like you know what I'm
And hold
saying?
on, and I ain't trying to cut you off, but you want to know the example that they always try to use?
Go ahead.
This guess.
Uh-uh.
They hate them when we talk about sports and we talk about anything else, but as soon as we talk about building schools, oh, but what about LeBron? LeBron did it. LeBron did. Do you know what LeBron had to go through? Like
First
Dr.
of all,
Umar
how
Johnson been trying to do
first
it
of
for
all,
over 10
you
years.
do they know how long LeBron tried to do that? Do they know? They don't have a fucking. Let me tell you something, man. Look, LeBron James is a billionaire. He's a billionaire. People keep failing to realize that. Look, we haven't like America have not put all his money together of who LeBron, how much money LeBron is worth. LeBron is
And they
worth
don't need to because they be pocket. I don't
right.
want
They
them
be
pocket
pocket. They
watching.
be pocket. You know what they call
Yeah,
it?
pocket watching.
Pocket watching. Right.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James is worth $1 billion. He's worth that because let me tell you why he's worth that. Because LeBron James is worth $1 billion because of he have money coming from sports, uh,
Endorsements,
entertainment,
shoes.
shoes, what you know, and he
And he
had
get like 30 mil from Nike for the rest of his life,
right.
something like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. And then you gotta understand
And
he
Kodak, I
and
like
he
Kodak.
and he
Kodak,
has
he
his
said something.
own and he has his own agency. This nigga's under his agency. That he's gonna receive that money, right? Because he can't get it now. He can't get the money now, right? But he's gonna
Mm-hmm.
receive that money once he retires from basketball, from the agencies of all of like football and basketball players and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's under his shit. He's getting money from that. That's getting stacked. Like they stacking that shit. They like it's almost like he's not going to get that money until he retires. So he's got money coming to him once he retires from him just being having the agency. You get what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so people don't really realize that LeBron is worth $1 billion right now, and he's still playing in the league. And so, and I'm proud of the brother. You get what I'm saying? I think he's a very intelligent brother. Um, I don't think LeBron is far from a fucking sellout, but I think if you ever went to LeBron and said to, hey, LeBron, hey, man, we need to do some shit of setting up some shit for us. Like, you know what always bothered me? Can I say this though, right? And I'm gonna let you jump in. You know what bothered me about entertainers and not LeBron. I'm gonna put LeBron out of that because I think LeBron, like we can get LeBron, like not a pass, but we can get LeBron, like not to talk about him because LeBron have done as much as he could do in the position that he's in, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like you know what bothers me about people like Oprah? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your money? All right, I know you doing something for Africa or whatever. What the fuck are you doing in America? Like, can anybody tell me what Oprah is doing in America? Can anybody tell me that? Can you tell me what she doing?
I honestly don't know.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. What can you tell me about what Oprah is doing? She's not doing anything. Sorry, you can go around on them campaigns and all that shit you want. What are you building? Are we saying we got some Oprah um apartment buildings or something in the hood? Is Oprah buying blocks? Because Oprah can buy blocks. You get what I'm saying?
But, I mean, this is my thing though. Let me say this though, because this is what I always say that the grassroots always gonna do more than the rich people, the boule or whatever you want to call them. Like just look at Marcus Garvey. Like like I was reading this book and it was like, he had his UNIA. It started off like he first like, like he was trying to get off the ground, he got off the ground, fell back, came back. Then they had like I think like two different branches or something like that at first. Two different branches of the UNIA. One was the grassroots, but he was the president of, he was controlling it. Then the other one was the with the rich politicians and all the boule black people. The boule they fell off because they was all about money. They was just hustling. Like they didn't really care about black people like that. They just wanted money, so they fell off. While the grassroots they was doing better. Then eventually it expanded over. He got over like 5, 6 million black people united over like 900 branches of the UNIA, and that's why I say like we don't need none of these rich folks. I mean, if they want help, cool, but we need to get small groups of people who got the same mind and get what we could get done and do it like that. Cause most of them they enjoying they doing. I don't. I mean, some people might feel like they're obligated in a way they might be, but at the same time they not. But it's on us to like, you know, get in small groups. You know, we gonna disagree, but let's work on what we do agree on. Let's build this. Let's do this. Let's build a business. Let's build a school. Let's do this. Let's do that. That's what I think. But like I said, people they getting mad at Kodak and blah blah blah. Like
No,
they don't even
I ain't getting
understand
mad.
what it
I ain't
takes to
getting
build
mad.
this.
I ain't getting mad at the brother. I'm
No,
not mad
I'm
at
not
him.
talking about you. I'm talking about the dude because it was like last month or something. He was like, oh Kodak, he need to build a school in his city because his city messed up. Like, bro, I just like, how about you build a school for your city? And then he was like, oh, blah. I'm like, exactly, because you don't even understand the process of how it is to build a school in America, especially being a black man. You don't know what you got to go through. So I'm not gonna say it's easy, but you better off creating a school in an African country or somewhere in the Caribbean than in America.
But let me put it like this: if I ever got rich, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would do. I'd be on that level. They wouldn't be able to stop me. Because you know why they wouldn't be able to stop me? Because I will always make money. Because the thing is that what a lot of our black people don't understand, man, we don't have to go outside of our community to make money. You
That's
get what I'm
fact.
saying? If I made a new version of Walmart and I started fucking with the Chinese on some shit, this is where a lot of that shit come from. You get what I mean? And
But I
so,
think is that the thing. Let me not cut you, but the thing with integration is black people we are integrate, but then we don't come back and take them same skills that we got from them, or we probably could have got it ourselves, and they monetizing off of it. We don't bring them same skills back into the black community.
but I keep telling you the reason why we don't do a lot of that shit, and I'm gonna tell you why.
And like,
Is
I'm not trying to cut you off, but Jamaican jerk chicken, right?
mm-hmm.
I seen the other day it was like, and this is how they gentrify black culture. They had like some canned food Jamaican jerk. See, like they didn't eat, they come in the
First of
black
all,
culture,
who was
they do whatever, whatever.
who was
Then
buying that?
they flip it
What
and do it
was
for they call they gentrify the
was
culture.
black people
Black
buy?
people, we don't we need to start gentrifying the Asian culture.
No,
Look at some
no.
what do you
What I'm
call it, some
saying
low.
is,
We need to do the same thing.
was black people buying that shit?
I mean, no, but the point is that they are coming our culture. They are piggyback or woke. That's why they gentrifying the neighborhood now. And it ain't the conservative white supremacists who gentrifying it. It's the liberals. They learning how to talk. They learning how to dress. They get a few Jordans. They get down. Then they think they can say the N word, and then boom.
Yeah, but that's where black people need to start getting pride back. Ain't no white person. I don't give a fuck how down you is with us. I don't care who what black hood let allow you to call them niggas, but you don't get to. That's why I said you don't get to call me a nigga. I don't know you. You get what I'm saying?
And then they was like, oh, New York. Cause let me say, I was in New York in July, and it's New York. I mean, it's diverse because there's people from everywhere that's over there, but it ain't as integrated as how people think it is. New York is segregated.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you go through certain parts of Brooklyn, even with gentrification. Like you go through Brownsville with black people. You go through Flatbush. You got the Caribbeans all over Flatbush. What you call it, East Flatbush. You got the Caribbeans. You go through the Bed-Stuy, where Papoose and Jay-Z from. Even though it's gentrified, but Bed-Stuy is black. You know, you go through Harlem. Well, Harlem is gentrified, but the point is that New York, it ain't as integrated as how people say. New York is segregated. Like you go through Queens, like I mean, it was one side of Queens. Me and my cousin was like, it was full of Asians and Hispanic. If we went to Jamaica South Side, it would have been a whole nother story. So it ain't as integrated as how they was trying to say. Oh, it ain't. It ain't. That's why I was like, I ain't buying that. Y'all just don't got no pride, no self respect, and then y'all getting mad at us calling us hotep when we trying to call you out on it.
No, it's
Hey,
always it always been that way, and I keep saying that. It's like I keep telling you about Maryland. We very segregated. I keep telling you that we very segregated. You may go into certain neighborhoods, like you may come in my neighborhood, right? Right. And
mhm.
we here, and it's black, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Italian, white, whatever, in our neighborhood, right? But I guarantee you that we don't fuck with each other like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? We very segregated. You know what I'm saying? Unless we know each other and shit like that. There's a certain people I know I'm cool with. You get what I'm saying? But we ain't all good and no shit like that. Ain't never been like I always feel like this. I don't fuck with people, period. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a
Mhm.
fuck what
Mhm.
color skin you are. I just don't fuck with people. But
That's how it be.
the number one thing is I don't fuck with white folks. If I don't know you, I'm not fucking with you. Plain and simple. I don't. But like I said, it doesn't even really matter about the skin color. But I just don't fuck with people. It's just it's what it is. Like I don't care where you from, what your race is. I don't care. I don't fuck with you because some fact I don't feel like I can trust anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because the motherfuckers can sit there and be happy go lucky in your face, but at the same time they phony as shit
Facts.
and setting you up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just that way. I'm a street
And
nigga.
I'm
I'm
that's
a
who
street
I
nigga
mess
at the
with.
end of
I
the
ain't
day.
even trying to make friends or none of that.
Right. But we look, as black people, if we want to do some shit, we gotta get out. Like if we want to stop a lot of the shit that's going on, we gotta get out the niggas in the gangs to understand. Like I said, we gotta put money into them. We gotta understand that. We gotta put money into them. How about you
And there's
turn
a
the
lot of these cities that segregated. Like matter of fact, where you think the most segregation occur? Where you think the most segregation? At? It ain't in the south. Where you think is that? It ain't the
no
south. Let
no
me just say
no
that.
the most segregation in places is in the north.
Yup, the Midwest, Chicago, Cleveland, Milwaukee, and all that.
New York.
St. Louis.
Yeah, we in
That's why,
Baltimore.
hey, that's one thing I
I
say.
told you, I
It's a
told you,
lot of folks.
Baltimore is
There's a lot
very.
of folks up there that's pro black, and I respect that because they was,
Hold
you
up,
know,
hold up. But I did tell you, I told you, Baltimore is very segregated.
yeah,
I
yeah,
told
yeah,
you that. I
yeah.
told you we was very segregated. We very segregated. I keep saying that.
PG County
And, and the
segregated,
crazy
DC
shit
is
about it,
segregated, but now it's starting to because of gentrification.
yeah.
So I won't even say it's segregated no more.
I keep telling you, that's a good thing. It's a good thing to be segregated.
It is.
But the only problem is what happened to Freddie Gray. The police is the biggest problem in our state. Because I feel like this: if you ain't from our fucking city, stay the fuck out of it.
But the thing is, with these segregated neighborhoods, is that you get black people. Because this is the thing, in these segregated cities and stuff like that, like they'll have black people living in the hood, while the whites they live in the suburbs and the upper class neighborhoods. And you'll have black people. They'll be like, they feel like as soon as they make it out their neighborhood, they don't try to come back and build or try to do anything or none of that. They'll go on over to the white people and they say that they made it. Fuck the hood, like that's my problem.
I
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like that's one thing I respect about them people, like in Chicago and all, and Detroit, Cleveland, because it's like they kind of understand, how it's like. So they don't be like, from what I see. I mean, yeah, it's coons everywhere, but you don't really see a lot of coons from the Midwest and up north like that. You probably might, and it's like I thought, like New York, because like look, there's a lot of folks out in New York who ain't coons, but for the last few weeks, I've been seeing a lot of coonery from New York folks.
yeah,
But like
but
the
see, but
Midwest, they kind of get
a
hold it
lot of
down
that
for the
come,
black community. The Midwest and the South.
yeah, but a lot of that come from niggas up north. It's so much, like I said, put like this. When you think about racism, right?
Hmm.
It's a lot of racism happening up north, believe it or not.
It is.
Because,
Matter of fact,
because
the most sundown towns was up north.
yeah, because it's a lot of segregation here. And so people don't really realize that shit. I don't like down south because I tell people this all the time. I don't like down south because I probably will fuck around. Like them motherfuckers are blatant racist. You get what I'm
I mean, the
saying?
only thing this how I see the only thing different with down south and up north racism is that down south, like they'll call you a nigga to your face,
Hmm.
while up north they'll call you a bastard.
Right.
Like they'll use a
They
code word.
pretend they pretend that they're not racist. See, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like you get
I'd
what I'm
rather
saying?
you
They do
no,
racist shit.
I'd
They're
rather you be out there. I like it
yeah,
when they out
but
there.
that's what I'm saying. Like
So I
it's
can
a
know
lot.
who you are.
That's why people like people like me and you will say, hey, it's more racism here up north or whatever it is, because it actually is. It's just that people are not. They don't have the courage to be racist,
Or they
right?
can't or just like a lot of people they can't like this like a lot of black people like they only feel like the only way somebody racist if they actually say that they don't like black people, they say the N word. A lot
Right,
of black people they can't like actually like break down and decipher how to use in code words and stuff like that.
right. Because if you go to like New Jersey, where a lot of Italians is, them motherfuckers are racist. You know what I'm saying? And so they very racist. They very hate. I mean, they really hate black people. They don't give a fuck about black people like that. They think that they white. And my thing is, them motherfuckers, you motherfuckers was calling, y'all was called all types of shit by white Americans. And so all of a sudden now they feel like they're a part of America and they can call, man, they was calling black people niggas back in the day, but like monkeys and shit like that. Believe it or not, they was the main ones that was being racist. Italians, they was being more racist than the white people. They took over for the white folks. That's why they turned into what they are now. You get what I'm
And let
saying?
me say some of the Italians, they some of the most racist, but they also some of the most they the original gangsters who created this street shit. Al Capone.
I
I
don't
mean,
give a fuck how gangster they was. They still was
no,
racist.
I'm not saying gang. I'm
And
not.
I'm gonna
What
tell
I'm
you
trying to
something.
say, like they the
They
real
can be
criminals.
gangster all they want, but them motherfuckers was the snitches first.
I know that. But I'm trying to say, like they the real criminals.
Yeah, they was the real look. They wasn't the original gangsters, because the original gangsters was the
I'm
white.
not saying like they gangster. Like you know what I'm trying.
I know
I'm
what you're
using it
saying,
like
but
how
they
they
was the
trying to call us
original.
thugs.
Look,
Like
they was
you get
put
what I'm
like
trying to
this.
say.
They was the motherfuckers that put gangster shit on the map like that. Like you get what I'm saying? I give them that, but they was the most racist and
Hell yeah.
the most hateful people in America at a period of time. Because you had white people hated us, of course, we get that. You know what I'm saying? But The Italians thought they was better than black folks, but they the ones was porch monkeys. They used to call the motherfucking white people used to call them porch monkeys. Like, you get what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers sitting there acting like you're Italians who even to this day, and they racist, dude. You go to Jersey.
I
You
always
go to
say the
Jersey.
three
I,
worst.
I I guarantee you, you go to Jersey. If you want to talk about up north shit, you go to Jersey.
Like I always say that the most racist, the three worst. I don't like to say worst though because it's all the same. But I say outside of American white supremacists, the three worst white supremacists is Italian, Cuban, and the Hispanic white supremacists. Like they the
Right.
worst. Them
Yeah.
three.
There's always somebody that's a different race other than white folks. And then they the racist. They more racist than
Different
anybody.
country.
Yeah, just not different
That's like
country,
to say
but a
different
different.
country out of the American. Like if you like take away the American white supremacy, like you got Italian, Hispanics, and Cubans.
Yeah. They hate black people, and it's not because it's because of black people. It's because of white folks. White
Like
folks,
they can't stand Fidel Castro. Like my dad, he named me after Fidel Castro. And it's like I remember like they were looking at my name. They was like, "Oh, he wasn't a good man." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Why he wasn't?" And I know what they was doing. I know what they was doing.
now he killed his own people though. But
But
that's
that was,
every
but he,
that's
but hold
every
on, he was,
country. That's every
but they don't
country
like.
though. But that's every country. They like America kills their own too. So what the fuck they talking about? Like
But I
I
mean,
said, motherfuckers
they
sit
ain't
there
like Fidel.
and they be
They ain't
you
like
know. Hold
Fidel
up,
Castro because
hold up.
he ain't cater to them. He ain't cater to them.
But let me say this, and I'm gonna get out of here with this one, cause I gotta get up for work in the morning. Listen, when it comes to Castro and shit like that, look, man, they can say whatever the fuck. America can say whatever the fuck they want to say about him. We America is no different. They enslaved niggas. They
Right.
see, like, you get what I'm saying. Like, they always act like they so much better than other countries and other races of people. No, the fuck they. America is no different. They enslaved black people, and they still gunning down black people in this country, and ain't nothing stopped it. They have did nothing to stop it. Police officers still are gunning down people on camera and keep talking about the law or they feared and all this other fuckery bullshit. But they want to talk about Castro and all these other people that were supposed to be dictators. What the fuck do you think that's going on
What's the
here?
dictator in office right now?
Right, but no, but
Matter of
that's how I
fact,
said.
hold on. They
Before
was
Donald Trump
celebrating.
even got in office, nigga, we already had a dictatorship. They keep
Matter
talking
of
about
fact,
democracy.
hold on.
We
Yeah,
never
that's
had
true.
democracy. Because if a
That's true.
democracy, if democracy what it was, which you just said to me earlier about, which I didn't know about the dude that uh he raped that girl
Hmm.
and got off. So don't tell me about no democracy. Don't tell me about Castro. Don't tell me about North Korea. Don't tell me about Russia. Don't tell me about other dictators. This ain't no fucking democracy. This is a dictatorship. And
And they was
everybody
celebrating
don't get treated fairly here. Plain and simple.
A dictator died last week, and they've been celebrating him the whole time. So I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Right. Look at George. They celebrated George Bush like he was something great. No, this nigga was a warmonger.
War on drugs, all
Right. He
that
was a
kind of stuff. Like, man, you
warmonger.
forget.
He was a warmonger. This motherfucker was, going to war with anything. Anyway, man, I'm up out of here.
All
I'm gonna see you tomorrow. We gonna get it. We gonna get up with Oak tomorrow. Hopefully he
right,
jump up in here. But we gonna get up with
all
Oak tomorrow. We gonna have this black man's opinion. He wanted you on. He wants you on that show. So
right,
we gonna go pop up on it. I'll call you before I get off of work. Probably around like 8:30. I'll call you p.m.
all right,
All right.
all right.
All right, man. All right, look, it's your boy Kenny, man. I'm out here, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to the What's Your Opinion show. This is a new channel. We're trying to do it big over here. Like I said, we got some things coming up. You know what I'm saying? I got a sports channel coming up in the year. We got a lot of things coming up in the new year. But make sure everybody subscribe to it. But it's your boy Kenny, man. Peace and love to the world.